G'day everybody and welcome back. As the thumbnail and title suggests, I got my 900 Supersport back. God, how long? Months. It does look a little bit different. There you go. So yeah, I fitted a super light tail. I've had this for a while and was going to be a project, but and I actually revealed it as a bit of a teaser when I did the ST3 down video. It was just sort of in the background. I was hoping someone would see it and maybe say something, but alas, they didn't. And then of course I had it booked into the panel beaters to have that tail unit fitted and painted, and it was slated to be done about 4 days after I actually dropped the bike. So the week after I actually dropped the bike. So it all sort of worked out in that I just took it to the same place. They did the panel repairs and the painting and the insurance job, and then did my tail unit as a separate private job. So let's have a bit of a look. So first of all, the bike looks great, I have to say, even though I've taken it out on a shitty day when there was rain and bloody crap about. The tail unit itself actually came out okay. I bought genuine Ducati seat pads and bracketry, etc. From Wayne Patterson's Motorcycle Centre in Bunbury. The tail unit itself I purchased online on eBay actually, from an Australian bloke that does fiberglass panels as a hobby, I guess. And it wasn't a lot cheaper than I could have bought like a really good high quality one out of Europe. But I didn't want to wait, and I thought I'd give him a go, see what it was like. It was shit. It was absolute dead set crap. I was very disappointed. You could see through the bloody gel coat, it was that thin. There was all these loose fibres on the inside of the panel that hadn't been put down properly with the resin, or hadn't been wet through properly with the resin. And all that aside, I thought, oh, you know, we can clean all that up. It looked a bit funny around the tail light aperture, like it was not right. And all that aside, when I bolted the seat unit and the bracketry on and sat it down on the frame, the mounting bolts didn't line up by about 10 millimeters. So it was a little bit beyond my level of expertise when it comes to working with composites. So I gave it to the experts and I said, look, you're going to have to cut it and replace it and refiberglass it and fix it up around the tail light aperture and make it even and make it symmetrical and paint it. And that's what they had to do. So I had to throw a fair bit of money at it to try and make it look good. Whereas if I'd have spent a little bit more money up front and was prepared to wait 6 to 8 weeks to get one out of Europe, I probably would have been in a better position. So lesson learned there. But at the end of the day, the end result, it looks pretty good. So the next job for me is I'm going to omit the rear foot pegs, and I'll make a bracket and lift the mufflers up the same as a super light. So they'll come up along here, just exiting just below the indicator, and then we'll cut off the pipe and make a new link pipe up to the up to the muffler. These are genuine Ducati mufflers. I just took the DB killers out of them, and they're not the mufflers that came with the bike. I still have the original mufflers that came with the bike at home. This was a second set that came with the bike that I cut the weld and pulled the DB killers out of. So modifying these doesn't bother me because I've still got the originals at home, and I've still got the original tail section and grab rail and the original seat and all of that, so I can put it all back to original if I ever want to. But for now I'm going to keep it mono posto, and I'm pretty happy with that. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments what you think. let's go for a ride.
Not too shabby. You forget how small these things are. It's like the size of a 250. Over Australia's oldest bridge. Get the hell out of Richmond. Really busy little place. So what can you say? I mean, honestly, it's just bloody good to have it back. Oh God, I missed it. It looks amazing. It feels fantastic. Still running like a top. Deceptively fast, these little bikes. They're not like a, you know, Japanese inline four screaming high RPM, bloody standing on the back wheel kind of thing, but they just get up to speed very quickly. They're not overly fast. Like I think these things topped out at about 221 kilometers an hour or something, but they get there reasonably quick. I mean, it's not that much slower than my ST3, and the ST3 is a genuine 150 mile an hour touring bike. It'll do, you know, well, let's just say in a controlled environment I have had that bike up to 240 something kilometers an hour, and in a controlled environment I have had this one north of 200 as well. Not as far north as the ST3, but you know, like I said, they get there really quite quick. And it's just a pleasure to be on it. All fresh shiny paint, nice fresh shiny brand new windscreen, new brake lever on the right hand side, the super light tail, and overall, I mean, this bike's in such good condition. The suspension's really nice. It doesn't feel loose or rattly or wobbly or anything like that. It just feels nice and solid and straight. And the brakes are fantastic. It's just a really nice place to be. And as you can see by the wet road, well, the road's drying out now, but it was raining this morning, and I really didn't want to take it out and get it filthy. It is a bit dirty, but you know, I really wanted to go for a ride on it, and I wanted to share it with you guys. There's something about these old Supersports, the white gauges, the grips, everything about them. It's just really nice. of the things that I'm not that happy about is the scratch guard on the tank. My original tank, this is the original tank, but before it was stripped and painted, it had a genuine Ducati Corsa clear tank scratch protector, and it was very nice. Like it was just really an elegant looking thing. You can't buy them anymore. Well, as far as I can tell, you can't. I searched high and low. You can buy reproduction that, you know, something similar, which is what I did. I bought it off the internet, of course, and it looked okay. The Corsa badge was a little larger than my original one, but it's a clear one, which I liked. And the panel shop wouldn't fit it. They said to me, oh, we thought we'd leave that up to you for positioning, etc., and where you want it. Fair enough. And I went to fit it, and I realised that it's really not as good a quality. It's the adhesive in it is a little funny in a few spots, and because it's clear, it shows up. Can't get it to sit down 100% on the tank and have that nice, you know, transparent look about it. It's got these bubbles in it basically, and the edges are a bit furry. The edges of the protector are a bit furry. I'm not overly worried. It's not like it's something that you can't replace fairly easily. Just warm them up with a hairdryer and peel them off and replace them. I'll live with it for now until I find something I like better. I'm waiting for that cop car to turn around and chase me, because that's a 60 zone. I think I was doing close to 90. So let's see. Maybe he didn't have a radar on. Anyway, on that good note, I got my bike back. Bloody pass road, it's a patchwork quilt. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. And I will catch you next time on Andy's Motorcycle Obsessions. Bye for now.